Hi, this is Malathi, currently working as an assistant professor in Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to see about the topic of the elements of the requirements model. This is a topic which we have seen in the course of software engineering. Students studies this course in their fourth semester of second year. The requirements for a computer-based system can be seen in many different ways. Some software people argue that it's worth using a number of different modes of representation, while others believe that it's best to select one mode of representation. The specific elements of the requirements model are dedicated to the analysis modeling method that it is going to be used. That is the elements of the requirements model. Scenario based elements. Let us see about the scenario based elements. For example, basic use cases and their corresponding use case diagrams evolve into more elaborate templates used as use cases. Depicts a UML activity diagram. Class-based elements are there, a collection of things that have similar attributes and common behaviors. That is, objects are characterized into classes. For example, a UML case diagram can be used to deposit a sensor class for a safe home security function. It attributes of sensors and operations that can be applied to modify these attributes. In addition to class diagrams, other analysis modeling elements depict manner in which classes collaborate with one another and relationship and interactions between other classes. Next element is behavioral element. Effects of behavior of computer-based system can be seen on design that is chosen and implementation approach that it is applied. Modeling elements that depict behavior must be provided by requirements model. Method for representing behavior of a system by depicting its states and events that cause systems to change state is a state diagram. A state is an externally observable mode of behavior. In addition, state diagram indicates actions taken as a consequences of a particular event. To illustrate use of a state diagram, consider software embedded within safe home control panel that it is responsible for reading user input. Flow oriented element. As it flows through a computer based system, information is transferred system accept input, applies function to transform it, and produces output in a various forms. Input may be a control signal transmitted by a transducer, a series of numbers typed by human operator, a packet of information transmitted on a network link, or a voluminous data file retrieved from secondary storage. Transform may compromise a single logical comparison, a complex numerical algorithm, or a rule influence approach of an expert system. Output produce a 200-page report or may light a single LED. In effect, we can create a flow model for any computer-based system, regardless of size and complexity. This is a scenario testing. It's a diagram I have explained in the previous slides. This is the diagram I explained. This is a use case and a person, and the scenario, test case, and evaluation points. From the test case, we have the scenario. We use the assigned to use case and associated with the person, and the test case includes the evaluation points that's derived from the person. What is scenario testing? Scenario testing is a software testing technique that uses scenarios, that is speculative stories, to help the tester work through a complicated problem or test system. The ideal scenario test, it is a reliable, complicated, convincing or motivating story, the outcome of which is easy to access. It is performed to ensure that the end-to-end functioning of software and all the process flow of the software are working properly. Characteristics of scenario testing. There are 5 key characteristics: the story, motivating, credible, complex, and easy to evaluate. There are few methods of scenario testing. That's a system scenario, use case and role-based scenarios, require scenarios, positive scenarios, negative scenarios, boundary scenarios, and the error scenarios. There are few risks of testing the scenario. There are limited scenario reporting, little in-depth analysis of edge cases, high maintenance cost, dependency on data, a lost feeling of security, excessive focus on positive situation, the complexity of executing a scenario. Thank you for watching the video.